kind of reminds us that culture doesn't stop at the door, right? That a firm, a company is bigger than just what goes on inside that office.
We decided to do another year of VW abroad because it was a resounding success.
After last year's opportunity to go to Lisbon, my wife and I, like the day we got back from Lisbon, we were already excited and looking forward to the next time.
From a cultural point of view and the excitement of the city, Barcelona is very easy. It was very high on our list last year. It was just a city that a lot of people inside the firm wanted to spend a lot of time in.
Merging our work life here in Barcelona's culture and their work life is just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's been hands down coolest experience of my life.
It's kind of the best of both worlds. You can live in a city without, losing out on work, and you can still stay in contact with your coworkers, and then also get the opportunity to travel.
Traveling's important because it pushes you out of your comfort zone. When you travel, you're exposed to lots of different languages and cultures. In an international city like Barcelona, I easily hear over 10 languages a day.
Spending time in Barcelona has been fantastic. I love the culture, I love the people, I love the food, and I've really enjoyed getting to spend time with the folks from all of our different offices as we sit together in one space, which is an opportunity we don't have often.
We get to be together in the same space and really get to know each other on a deeper personal level than you do in the normal work day back home. So this is something that really provides all of us with the ability to dig down deep and see each other as individuals and not just coworkers.
Having my friend here was really cool, and she came last year as well. So it's kind of like building that VW family, not only within the firm, but like having that expand to my outside life was really awesome.
Some of the most rewarding things is like the experience of ever fleeting moments, like when you're out there, talking to strangers, talking to people from different countries.
I decided to come because I've never been out of the country. Vela Wood is providing a lot of opportunity for those that wouldn't have got this opportunity if they hadn't worked at Vela Wood.
And our employees, I think, really appreciate having that opportunity to learn about other cultures, learn about other people that are different than them. And I find that to be a very valuable and necessary thing for us to grow as individuals.
Work is a part of life. It isn't the sole thing for life. And if the company you work for is willing to invest in things outside of just what makes dollars and cents, that you should too.
I guess if there's one thing that I want everyone to take away, it's just that we can do this. That this is a new way of living and working. When we started VW Abroad last year, the intention was always just to do this into perpetuity until it didn't make sense anymore. There never was any thought that we wouldn't do this again. I think the question is, where are we going next, and how can we continue to expand this experience?
Probably the cooking class. We did this fantastic cooking class where the vast majority of the firm came, and it was just so fun to see everyone engaged and like making these different Portuguese dishes, and most of us don't know what the heck we're doing, but just the vibrancy, the energy in there, and just kind of seeing everyone smiling for so long, and then to actually eat the really good food, you know, we actually made really good food, was probably the highlight as a group for sure.
Oh, it was really awesome. It was really collaborative. I've gotten to work with people in offices that I've never got to work with before, and really just get in depth in a lot of agreements that I haven't been able to kind of get into the weeds of. And so it's been really awesome to just kind of also not only be in the office together, but spend time outside of the office and really form those relationships that kind of inform our working environment as well. So it kind of builds that trust across the offices, and it's been really fun. It's really cool. Very different in the type of setting we've been in, but it's been really cool to just understand how people work, how their brains work, and how you can be a better lawyer just by sitting next to someone.
I think it's important because it's an incredible opportunity to broaden your perspective. It's really important to understand that there are other ways of living, of working, of just experiencing life. And it's been an amazing opportunity to be able to work and live here like a local. It's beyond anything that I could ask for.
Living and working and experiencing a foreign country has been amazing. I've never worked for a company that has a culture like this. I mean, it shows day in and day out just how amazing it is, honestly. Just having everyone together at the cooking events, the beach day, just experiencing fun stuff as well as working sometimes super late hours because of the time change. It's been great.
The work level was high and heavy, but also the personal life was fun. Definitely experiencing this new city and the food and the wonderful things that they have here was really a highlight of the trip for me. I mean, it was great experiencing it with the Vela team and with our friends and our family, and kind of blending everyone together and sort of just a nice patchwork of all the different people here.
these are tough. You said they were easy, but my best memory, maybe this isn't fair, but I'm gonna say all of my eating experiences. What I love about travel beyond just like seeing new places and meeting new people is eating the local cuisine and eating like food and breaking bread with people. So almost every night that I've been here for 3 weeks, I have found a way to have a dinner with someone or a lunch, and the food here is spectacular. And so it's hard to pick just one. I did have an amazing dining experience at this restaurant called Aneko with Kevin's wife. We had a wonderful time, but I think all in all, when I go home, I will think about all of the times that I sat and ate with, with someone and shared that moment.
What I hope people take away from this trip is just proof of what we've been saying at VW for a long time, that there doesn't need to be a work-life balance. They shouldn't be separate, there's just life. And work should be a part of that life. And we're doing that here, right? We're living in Portugal. We didn't come to visit Lisbon. We weren't here for a couple of days or even a week or two. We're here for a month. But we're actually living in Lisbon and working through that. And even with the time zone difference and having to make those adjustments, it's been going pretty well. It's been going, as good or even better than we could have hoped. So I hope people will take away from this and think, okay, I don't need to think about work and life being separate. We want people focusing on their life. Work needs to be a part of that life, but it's not the only thing, right? It's not even the most important part of their life. We want it to be a big part of their life, but it's definitely not the most important part. So hopefully people will leave here continuing to understand that and believe it, and we'll just continue to push it out through the rest of the firm and through other people in our network.
Vela Wood really wants to be a different type of law firm. Most of the partners and a lot of the senior associates have worked at other firms, big law, mid-sized firms, and the culture that a lot of us are used to is very different than what we've tried to create here at Vela Wood.
Travel has always been really important to the firm. I actually started a company on the side about 5-6 years ago called GlobeKick, and that company was doing work abroad trips for professionals. And I came to Kevin real early on, I said, hey, I want VW employees to go on these trips. And right away he saw the value in it and said, yeah, let's do it. And so early on, 6 years ago, we started sending employees for 1 month at a time. They'd go work in a different city around the world. We'd pay for their flights and co-working space and stuff like that, and they'd be a part of these little tours. And then after a while, that kind of faded, GlobeKick went away, and we kept talking about, wouldn't it be great to do this one day with the whole firm? We got it together and said, hey, let's do it. It's always been important to us. Let's do it as a whole group. So that's kind of the origin story of how we decided about VW Abroad.
What I hope people take away from this trip is just proof of what we've been saying at VW for a long time, that there doesn't need to be a work-life balance. They shouldn't be separate, there's just life. And work should be a part of that life. And we're doing that here.
VW Abroad is a 1-month program that we started a few years back in which we offer all of our employees the opportunity to work abroad for 1 month. The different offices, we pick a different city in a different country every year, and we come together. It's community building, it's team building, and it's an opportunity to explore culture and build connections between people in the office.
VW Abroad, the title is absolutely a great description because we've really taken our everyday work and transplanted it to this incredible foreign city.
Well, I've been most looking forward to this very unique opportunity to combine my love of travel with obviously the love for the work I do and just have a great opportunity to do what I do every day, but surrounded by the very vibrant and amazing culture that is Mexico City.
I love being able to travel every year with my coworkers and being able to bring my friends and family members.
I'm incredibly excited to be here and then just really proud. I'm proud for VW to be a part of this. I'm proud for our employees to be here. I'm proud for them to bring people that are close to them to see how this works.
This year, 2024, we were able to host together such an amazing event called Pitch Americas, which was a pitching competition.
This is now the 4th time that we've done this. We did one in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic was the first one, and now we're doing one with our wildlife friend Denise here in Mexico City.
Maybe the best and the most surprising part of being part of the pitch competition was just learning about all the cool things that are happening locally here in Mexico. There are some really cool ideas, some really cool technical challenges that are being solved right here, and I hope the region continues to get more attention in the future.
First of all, it was very nice to share the stage with Myra and to learn about US law again. We were discussing, but we will also sharing our knowledge, and we were sharing the knowledge also to the entrepreneurs and the startups.
There's a lot of great young entrepreneurs here in Mexico City doing some really cool stuff and I felt very honored to be able to see what they're building and to see them pitch their new businesses.
What surprised me the most about spending time with the Velawood team is how warm and welcoming the team is. It's a fantastic group of people. It's clearly a really tight-knit team of people who care a lot about each other and care a lot about their clients and the work that you're doing.
It's just been great to kind of see how you guys work as a team, how you interact away from kind of work and, on a social kind of perspective and that. And so it's been really nice. Everybody's been super inviting, really welcoming to us. And yeah, we've really just felt, great the whole time we're here. We're happy to be here.
Have you heard of the expression, like a change is as good as a rest? I don't think I ever really believed that until doing this experience where we've just come to this totally new environment. And even though I haven't taken any time off, I feel like I kind of have. And at the same time, actually, I think I've had an increase in productivity.
When we work in the office in Texas, we talk in the office a lot, but we don't really get to hang out that much outside of it. And here, I'm going to dinner with different coworkers from the Austin office to the Dallas office every day. And it's really great to get to know everybody on a personal level.
It's not just employees on the trip. Employees can bring anyone they want with them. They can bring their children, their parents, mine are coming, husbands and wives, partners. So we really get to spend time with our employees in a broader sense where we get to know their family, and it just creates a completely different scenario for all of us to spend time together. And that's a really wonderful part of VW Abroad as well.
I just want to say thanks to everyone for joining us at the 3rd annual VW Abroad. It's been a wonderful experience and
can't wait to see you next year in